Let's start.
Hi there. Today's lesson is about the statements. The first statement, which we always do, is the statement of comprehensive income. Firstly, the most important is the heading. Okay, you need to have three important things in the heading. The name of the statement, which is statement of comprehensive income, or the name of the business, that's where my dots are, and then for the period ended and the date. So name of statement, name of business, and date. That is very important in your heading for any statement. Then the statement of comprehensive income or statement of profit or loss has only income and expenses. Nothing else goes into the statement. Okay, so you'll notice services rendered is at the top because that's your income, and then each expense will be listed. So I'm going to put amounts to it so that it makes a bit more sense. Let's say services rendered is 10,000 for the period, so that's your income. And then expenses, you have to list each of your expense and put an amount next to it. So let's say each one is 1,000. You've listed each of your expenses. Once you're done listing your expense, you need to put a block around it, add it up, and put the total next to the word expenses. So 1,000 times by 4 is 4,000. And it needs to go into brackets because you're going to be subtracting it. Okay, so far what you've got is services rendered of 10,000 and expenses of 4,000. The next part of the statement is profit before interest. So profit before interest is your services rendered minus your expenses. That gives you 6,000. That's 10 minus 4 gives you 6,000. Underneath profit before interest, you've got interest income and interest expense. This is very important. These two things do not go in the top part of the statement. It stays at the bottom of the statement. So if I put an amount to interest income, let's say 2,000 was your interest income for the period. And interest expense, let's say, was 1,000. It needs to be in brackets because it's an expense and you're subtracting it. So again, to calculate that, now at the end it will be 6,000, which is profit before interest, plus the 2,000 interest income, minus the 1,000 interest expense. And that will give you your profit at the end of the period. So that is 7,000. So right at the bottom of your profit of comprehensive income, you have profit for the period of 7,000. This 7,000 will then be transferred to the next statement, which is the statement of changes in equity, which you'll find in the next video.